Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new diet that's guaranteed to make you healthier and better nourished than all the other men.
Oh boy, that sounds good. What have I got to do?
It's simple. You can eat and drink as much as you want.
Woohoo!
From a selection of vegetables and water.
What?
Now, you didn't think you'd be able to eat meat or any of the tasty stuff, did you? Not on the Daniel diet.
Oh, come on!
It's a strictly vegan diet with the added benefit that you won't defile yourself by eating this food.
Fine! Fetch me a carrot!
Brand new Daniel diet. Get every vitamin and mineral that you need with no fear of becoming pale or thin compared to the other youths of your age. As tested over a 10-day period. The last few books of the Old Testament are the books of the prophets. There are the major prophets and the minor prophets. The major prophets are the books of Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, and Daniel. They're not called major prophets because they're more important than the other prophets. It's purely because they're longer. Lamentations is only 5 chapters long, but it's in there because it was written by Jeremiah. Thanks for coming, everyone. Oh, isn't it great to have so many prophets in the same room? Now, we've all been given messages and visions from God to encourage his people to stop rebelling and to turn back to him. But it's been brought to my attention that some of our methods have been, how do I put this? Putting people off a little bit. So I wanted to call us together to unite, with a new advertising campaign that I've put together to get our message across strongly and clearly. Let's roll the ad. Hi, I'm a shouty man and I'm here to tell you about New Idol. Is your current idol doing nothing for you? Of course it is. It's a rock. Try New Idol. It looks very similar to Old Idol. And get it to do tasks like protect you from harm. Okay. Keep me safe. Or why not try New Idol at answering prayers? Well, here goes nothing. Heal my broken arm. Oh, it didn't work. New Idol can even stand up. It's on its side again. Mine keeps falling over when it's near to this altar of the real, true, living God. I'm not sure this New Idol works at all. You're right, because it's just a brick. If you really want results, try following God. Pretty brilliant, huh? So, what do you think? What do you think? Excuse me? I'm not sure it's dramatic enough. Yeah. We could hide our pants in a hole in the rocks. Yeah, or say, what if I were to marry a I was thinking, I could lie on my side for 390 days without moving. The prophets did do some unusual things. These sign acts helped to communicate their message to God's people in very dramatic ways. It would have probably been very hard to ignore someone who is lying on their side for 390 days. But that wasn't just for show. It was to remind God's people that for 390 years, the people had turned away from God, and it was a call for them to turn back to him. Budget Bible bits! It was in the year King Uzziah died that I saw the Lord. He was sitting on a lofty throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Attending him were mighty seraphim, each having 6 wings. With 2 wings, they covered their faces. With 2, they covered their feet. And with 2, they flew. They were calling out to each other, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of heaven's armies. The whole earth is filled with his glory. Their voices shook the temple to its foundations, and the entire building was filled with smoke. Then I said, it's all over. I am doomed, for I am a sinful man. I have filthy lips, and I live among a people with filthy lips. Yet I have seen the King, the Lord of heaven's armies. Then one of the seraphim flew to me with a burning coal he had taken from the altar with a pair of tongs. He touched my lips with it and said, See, this coal has touched your lips. Now your guilt is removed and your sins are forgiven. In this vision that Isaiah had, he realized how holy and amazing God is, and then cried out, I am doomed, for I am a sinful man. I have filthy lips, and I live among a people with filthy lips. He realized that he was too sinful and not good enough to be around God. But then an angel touched a burning coal to his dirty lips. Uh-oh! If I put something burning hot from the middle of a fire onto your mouth, you would expect to be burnt. But that didn't happen. Isaiah wasn't burnt. Phew! Ooh. The other thing that should happen if you touch something clean onto something dirty, well, the clean thing should become dirty. Isaiah says how dirty his lips are, but when the coal touches his lips, the coal doesn't turn dirty. Instead, Isaiah's lips and entire body become clean. His sins, all the wrong stuff that he's done, have been forgiven. Now, we all do wrong things. None of us are good enough to be near God. But it's like Jesus is that burning piece of coal. And when we have a touch from Jesus, we don't make him dirty. He doesn't burn us. Instead, he cleans us up and makes us right and allows us to come close to God. That's why we get to pray and chat to Jesus and catch from God. All of those things are because Jesus came to save us.